Covington got you known.
When the Covington situation happened, I had no idea what was going on. You know, people were sending me emails like, "You've got to cover this story, this is huge." And I watched this video and I'm like, there's two people standing in front of each other. There's no context. Why is this newsworthy? It's not. So I ignored it.
Well, Twitter was saying, look, the white upper class guy is sneering at the minority.
You've got to view the world through a particular lens to think that. And that's why I think that journalism today is just complete and utter garbage. All of these big news outlets, even the Washington Post, CNN, they immediately made the assumption he must be a racist sneering at this Native American man. I didn't make that assumption because I'm not a racist. I said, I have no idea what this is. I just see a guy banging a drum and a kid with a weird look on his face. So I looked at some other videos, and it turns out, very quickly, as soon as the story emerged, I saw Nathan Phillips walk up to Nicholas Sandmann and said, "What's the big deal?" Native American walked up to a kid, banged his drum, and then left. But no one else watched the video.
How could that be? The videos are all over. Everybody's talking about this.
Yeah.
No one watched the longer video?
Nope. So, you know, it's this phenomenon that's been happening on Twitter. You know, because I learned this when I worked for Vice, when I worked for Fusion. The journalists all follow each other. So it's this big game of telephone on Twitter. In fact, Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter, said on the Joe Rogan podcast, in 2016, all of the left-leaning journalists were following each other, but conservative journalists were following everyone. So they only follow each other. So here's what happens. One left-wing journalist says, "Look at this racist." His buddy sees it and says, "Wow, look at this racist." And then it's a big old circular game of telephone where no one actually does any fact-checking. And then New York Times, Washington Post, CNN all publish the same fake story. And now they're getting sued for it.